In this video I will show you how to add news to the UFF.dk's website. News appears in different places on the website. As we spoke about before, you have two news on the front side, can either be the two last ones, or it could be random, or it could be two news that you want to show yes or yes by using the article ID, as we talked about in the first movie. You also have news up here. When you click on it, you see a list of all the news. This is missing a picture. And when you click into any news, you will constantly have a list of all the news available out here, so you easily can go from one news to the other. So now I will go through how you actually add the news to the website. First of all, you need to have a news ready. So you have a text with the news. It's here. And then you have a picture. And as you see down here, the format of the picture should be 800 times 600. You can use Photoshop or Paint or any other program. Do not use pictures straight from your digital camera, as it will be extremely big and it will take a very long time to load the news. So always edit the picture first down to a size that is acceptable for the website. So here I have the news ready. I log into the back side of my website and I go to Content, Articles. Here I have a list over all the articles. I can, to make it easier, go into Select Category and write Nyheter, and I have this category. This is where the news are added. So we're now ready to add a new news. I click on New. As I'm already inside the category Nyheter, it shows here as default, and whatever is saved within this category will automatically be shown within the new news application. So here you have a title and you have the body. I then go back to my article and it's here. I want to take this, Control C for copy, and this is a common mistake many people do. They put the marker here and they say paste. This means that you will take the format with you from the Word document, which means Word will decide which font is used, the size of the title and text and everything. If I go to Toggle Editor and see the codes, you will see here that there's a lot of font size already decided. There should also be a font family decided, and this is not good because you have no influence how the news look like on your website. So I will go back to how it was originally. What you should do is to right click inside here and say paste as plain text. Click on that. So click on paste as plain text and this box should pop up. Here you can paste in the text. It will strip it for all the format that comes from Word, and when you insert it, it will look like this. Again, if I go to the back panel, you will see that there's nothing mentioned about font size or font type or family or anything. This is plain text. So now I have the text in. This I will cut and I will paste it in as a title, and I will move this up. Now I have a title and my news, and I want to add a picture. Normally what I do is to put the marker in the top left corner and then I click on Insert Edit Image. I have many folders I can save it in. It doesn't matter where. I just select this folder, Nyheter, just to keep a little bit of system in my pictures, and then I click on the upload. I can either drag the picture in here or I can browse to it. So I go to Nyheter and this is the picture I want to add, and I upload it. Here it is, and it's empty up here. As soon as I double click on it, these fields are populated. I will put the image size down to 300, click outside, and it will adjust automatically. I will align it to the left. And you can write the description. And I also normally like to put a margin. So I remove this so it's not the same pixels in each direction, and I will put the margin to the right on 10 pixels. It just means that the text will not go all the way up to the picture there. So when I click outside, you see you get a little bit of space. You can put a border in if you want. I normally keep it to 1 pixel, and I use a color code called C3C3C3. It's a little bit grayish, but you can use any, or you can take away the border if you don't want it. That's the picture ready. The size, left, margin to the right of the picture, and a little border. And now my screen resolution is a little bit small, but there should be a button down here, there, insert, and the picture comes up like this. Very faint border around it. Now I say save and close. And what has happened now? Before I go further, I will just write down the ID of this one. It's 463. So I just add it, so I have it here. In case I want just to demonstrate how to get it on the front page, the 2 ways. Now when I refresh my front page, randomly it could show up here. So if I do it enough times, well, at the moment it is, you have to do it obviously many times, but if I go to Nyheter, and after refreshing a couple of times, the news will come up here at the top. At the same time, you will see that it has also been added out here over the list of news. Sometimes it can take a little bit of time because there's something called cache to make sure your website is a little bit faster, and that is generated itself every 900 seconds and so on. So they might take a little bit of time. And if I go at the front page, now it's showing also 2 random ones, and if I did this enough time, it should finally pop up here as well. Well, you can maybe have to do it many times because it's random between 5 different. Okay, I'm not going to wait for that, but I can go back into the article, close it down because it has been made, so it works. The ID was 463, so I could go to the front page module, which is this one, and now it just shows 1 because I have searched on it. So I'm looking for Siste Nytt, which is the front one. Basic options, I could say 463 and say show articles and do save, and then I refresh, and now you see that it's showing on the front page. I could also go into say category, show the whole category, show 2, and go to show by date, newest first, and save. If I now refresh, it will show the 2 latest news that has been added to the website as number 1 and 2. If you keep these settings here, it will always show the 2 last new ones. If you want to highlight certain articles, go in here, write the IDs of the articles that you want there. This is basically how you add a news to the website, and when you get this get some training in this one, it doesn't take more than 5 minutes to add a new news to your website.